Do you ever catch yourself thinking, I've still got time, I'll figure it out eventually? That quiet reassurance we gave ourselves in our 20s, it's comforting, isn't it? We say it after a bad week, after blowing the budget, after ghosting that gym membership again. And to be fair, it's kind of true. But here's the thing, most people don't realise until much, much later. You do still have time, but only if you use it on purpose and with intention. I'm 28 now, and what's weird is that my 20s have felt both fast and slow at the same time. Like I've had entire years where not much changed, but then a single 6-month stretch that altered my path entirely. Lately, I've been noticing a shift, not just in me, but in the people around me. Friends who were once carefree are now seriously thinking about mortgages, health insurance, whether they even like their career. Some are talking about kids, others are thinking about leaving the country. I just got a dog and I'm soon to get married. And this leaves us all realising that the next stretch matters. So I want to talk today about locking in, not in a restrictive way, but in a way that anchors your values and your choices so that you don't drift further from the life that you actually want. Cut the habits that are quietly draining you. You don't become the best version of yourself overnight. You also don't ruin your life overnight. What really shapes you is the stuff you repeat every single day. Not every habit is obviously harmful. Most of them are subtle. They feel like nothing in the moment until you zoom out. Checking your phone before your feet hit the floor in the morning. Using alcohol to unwind after a stressful day. Saying, I'll do it tomorrow on tasks that would have taken 10 minutes. Staying in relationships, romantic or platonic, that slowly kill your spark. We've all done it. We've all been there. They don't scream destruction on the surface, but they do whisper distraction. And eventually you look up and realise that a whole year's gone by. You're still tired, you're still stuck, you're still unsure why you feel off. So this month, pick one habit, something that doesn't serve the person you're trying to become. And don't just try to stop it, replace it. Swap late night doom scrolling for reading 5 pages of a book that actually inspires you. Replace endless TV background noise with a podcast that builds your mindset. Take a walk instead of opening Deliveroo again. It's not about guilt, it's about alignment. Tiny tweaks that shift your whole trajectory. Master the boring stuff, it builds freedom. So, let's talk money for a second. Not in a flashy, crypto hype, hustle culture way, but in a calm, practical, I want peace of mind kind of way. Your 20s are when the foundation gets laid, and if you avoid it now because it feels boring or overwhelming, future you will feel it. Here's a simple mental shift that changed everything for me. Money isn't just numbers, it's options. Want to quit your job next year? Money gives you that option. Want to travel for a month? Money gives you that option and makes it possible. Want to move out of that house share that's quietly ruining your mental health? Yep, money. So, do the boring things now. Pay off your credit cards. Open a stocks and shares ISA, even if it's just £25 a month. Know how much you actually spend each month. Set a reminder to check your pension contributions. If your employer matches them, make sure you're taking advantage of that too. These aren't glamorous. But you know what is? Not panicking every time something breaks or life throws you a curveball. Having breathing room. Start small. I'm not here to tell you to give up coffee or live like a monk, but I am saying learn to live a little below your means. Not because you have to, but because it gives you power. Skills over status. Build your toolbox. There's this pressure in your 20s, and I felt it all throughout this decade, to figure it all out. To find the dream job, the perfect path, the LinkedIn-worthy career glow-up. But the truth is, most people don't find their exact lane in their 20s. They build tools, and later, these tools create options. I've seen it time and time again. Friends who thought they were behind because they weren't climbing the ladder, but they were learning, trying and building. Now they're in their early 30s and thriving, not because they took the straight path, but because they have skills they can use anywhere. So ask yourself, what are the skills you want to master? Writing clearly, speaking with confidence, leading a team, designing things, negotiating well, managing time, building systems, selling your ideas. The list is endless, but pick one. Spend an hour a week on it, read a book, take a course, and apply it at work. Don't worry if it doesn't fit your job right now. Just build your toolbox. It compounds quietly until one day you're the one in the room that people turn to. Audit your circle. This one gets a little bit deep, but you can't ignore it if you want to grow. The people you spend the most time with shape you, whether you like it or not. So take stock. Are your friends growing, evolving, challenging themselves, or are they just trying to keep things the same every weekend, the same pub, the same stories? You don't have to cut people off, and that's definitely not what I'm advocating here. This isn't some dramatic purge, but you do need to be intentional. Make more space for people who talk about ideas, not just people. Hold you accountable, not just comfort you. Celebrate your growth, not resent it. And if you don't have those people around you right now, that's fine, that's okay. Find them online through books, podcasts, communities. Even just following people who inspire you can subtly shift your mindset over time. Build the life you want, not the one you're told to want. There's this unspoken pressure in your 20s, a checklist we all feel we're supposed to follow. Go to school, go to uni, get a degree, get a good job, settle down, get a mortgage, have a family, get a dog, climb the corporate ladder. That's the box that you're in. But who wrote that checklist? And what if it doesn't suit you? One of the best things you can do in your early 20s is pause and ask, what do I actually want? Not what looks good on paper, not what will impress people you barely know, what actually feels aligned to me and who I am. For some, that might be a quiet life in the countryside. For others, it might be starting a business, living abroad, or going part-time to focus on art and being creative. Whatever it is, design it with intention. Because if you don't, life will do it for you, and you might not take you anywhere that you want to be. So, you've still got time, but don't waste it waiting for clarity to arrive fully formed. You don't have to know the entire path, you just need to start walking, deliberately, patiently, and with care. Lock in, not to hustle, not to prove anything, but to honour who you're becoming. The best version of you isn't built in a rush, it's built in quiet, consistent choices. And the sooner you start, the freer you will feel.